for men, unless you're in this sort of context, it's not as obvious how women's sexuality or their sexuality has always been the same for thousands and thousands of years. What's changing is how they navigate, how they express that sexuality, and then navigate through, our culture with our rules, our folkways, and our mores. That is changing. What is still the same, and this comes back to how women's sexuality has always been, the primal woman. There is a concern or a fear of being abandoned after being impregnated. That's a big deal. Now, there's a biological component to this. Obviously, I probably don't have to go into that, but the baby's inside her, not the guy. So, she's investing a lot, and therefore she's risking a lot. An investment is also a risk. Every investment is a risk. We want sex. We have really no reason to not do it, other than ego, fear of rejection, whatever. The woman does. The woman does have reasons. So the difference is in terms of being open to sex, wanting sex. We both want it. We're both horny. Women are just as horny as men. I think women are probably more sexual than men, actually. And I think that the oppression of female sexuality is actually an indicator of that. Why would you have to work so hard to hide something or to control something that's not there? You can just see all the indicators of this just right in front of you. Women are multi-orgasmic, or women have the potential to be. Women can have different types of orgasms. Clitoral, vaginal, there's all kinds. I don't know if they're... Obviously, I'm not a woman, so I haven't experienced like these different kinds, but it sounds like a woman can have literally like different kinds of orgasms. A woman's clitoris it's an organ that has no purpose other than physical pleasure, sexual pleasure. Look at all the sex toys that are out there for women compared to men. You can see that if you have good sexual chemistry with a woman, if you're having good sex, after you have sex a couple times, like she becomes way more, how can I put it? A lot of times the woman's sex drive will sort of become bigger than the man's. A woman will want sex just as much, if not more, than the man. After the sort of, when she can throw away the social facade of being a good girl. Once that's gone, then it's the woman a lot of times who becomes, the nympho, right?